Auntie selling out. You know what? Today, I really don't care if you judge me. To the low vibrational human being who thought that it made sense to come for my post from last night, this is what I mean about us as a culture of people not ever being able to ascend beyond the small wins. When I said fire your landlord, I'm a landlord, right? Let me get some sun. Ooh, sun is sunning. This is what I meant. If you don't make it easy for a landlord to maintain your tenancy, we will put that house on the market and you will be displaced. Displacement means I'm going to send you a 30, 60, 90-day notice of non-renewal. Dear Tanika, Shanika, LaQuaria, Dante Vias, Lamonte Jenkins, I can no longer afford the house, and since you drag me every chance you get, I don't want to be your landlord anymore. I want to liquidate my asset, walk away with my $200,000 in equity and go buy me a duplex. But this time I'm never going to take your voucher, your subsidy, or you, or people that look like you, feel like you, act like you, or behave like you ever again. I am going to make my house a recovery home. I'm going to make it a sober home. I'm going to make it a veterans only rental. That is what I meant by fire your landlord. It's fine if you want to rent for 10 or 12 years. If you pay attention to context and stop being so emotional on the people's internet, then you would have understood that that was a message of empowerment. So it completely went over your braids. It completely went over your lace front. I am the most advocate that I know. I have realtors that talk so bad about y'all after hours, child, and they don't need shots of Patron. They talk bad about you sober. So if you are on my page, you got to scroll down a little further than one video. You got to really follow me the long way. You got to really, really follow me on all social media platforms. When I say fire your landlord, it's for your own good. And landlords love me. Landlords call me to find the you. And now that I realize that there's a sensitive segment of society, this will be my first, only, and last time addressing haters. Fire your landlord means boss up. It doesn't mean go to the shelter and be homeless, but you know who your president is, and we're not doing this, people. Somebody has to be able to love on you enough. Someone has to be able to believe in you. Someone has to, listen, if you're hanging around a bunch of homegirls that don't do anything, that's the light that's within me. Y'all see the light? If you're hanging around a bunch of homegirls that don't do anything but come over to your house and compliment the house, you don't own it. You're a renter. And when that landlord gets in his feelings, or he and his wife decide to get divorced, you're the first person that they're going to fire. They will. These landlords give you no notice. I've had landlords ask me to list the house and not post it online so that the tenant doesn't cancel their lease or stop paying rent. I've had tenants call me and say, I didn't even know the house was in foreclosure, and the bank put a notice on the door, Miss Battle, and now me and my kids have nowhere to go. I've had landlords literally say, she's so toxic, my wife is the only one that could deal with her. Now I see it for myself. So please don't follow me if you're that sensitive, because anything I take my precious non-refundable voice, time, prana breaths saying on this here internet is to empower. I don't judge. If you saw my DMs, you would know I deal with broken, broke, nasty, toxic, mean, lost, bad credit, no money, living off social media, living off SSI, scrolling, homeless, in the shelter, using family success. I got one homegirl right now that can't keep $1 in her savings account, and I put her on a very strict budget, and I love her no less. So that is what I mean by fire your landlord. You got to scroll beyond one video, sis. This might explain a lot. You guys have to stop being that closed-minded. Open your mind. The word of God says the spirit, 2 Timothy 1:7, I think it is, the spirit that God gives us. God don't give us that kind of spirit that y'all walking around with. I pray over my deals. I pray over my clients. I don't need you to be a believer. I'm a believer. I declare, I decree, I manifest. I'm really out here for real, for real. You deserve to live right here. You see these clay roofs? That's where you deserve. But where you end up is 100% dependent upon what you did to yourself. I didn't do it to you. Do not get mad at me or practitioners like me that choose to work with you. We deserve luxury. You know, we really, really deserve to work with people who are kind and pleasant, who have a desire, who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's what fire your landlord means. So now that we can get back to the business of fixing your credit, putting you on a strict budget, do not blow through your money. And when you do call me, I don't judge you. I start every video with Auntie selling out, please don't judge me, because that's all y'all do on the internet. You low vibrational, low energy, mean, toxic people. Be that way in your real life. Be that way with your baby daddy. Be mean and toxic with your parents. You got issues. Don't be mean with practitioners who love on you. And when I say love on you, your heart chakra is closed and you can't manifest anything. So the first thing I do is transform, transfigure, and tell you, listen, I need you to bring good vibes to this deal. Why? Because everything in this wonderful planet that we live on is energy, frequency, and vibration. I'm awakened. I don't need you to be awakened, but I need you to not kill my deal with negative vibes and demonic attack. That's it. That's all. Auntie selling out. Please don't judge me. But I am not going to address you in a DM. I'm going to put it on Beyonce's internet forever, ever. I still love you no less. And guess what? I got a beautiful 3-bedroom coming next week. And if you want it, be nice. Bye.